Hello, this is Kirk with the second episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Advance. And, yeah, we're gonna get to the first boss this time, so something exciting. Looks like we're gonna fight a silver lobo and 2 guards. I'm gonna try and make Terra do all the work again, so she can get the XP. Some fire beams and some healing forces. Good stuff. Now, in between episodes, I went into the configuration and I changed the battle flow to active. That way, even when I'm selecting attacks, turns can still be taken so that I can sit on an attack that I'm getting ready to use right after another attack and not have time be paused. Just so you all know. Alright, looks like Terra gained a level. Then we venture onward towards the mines of Narsh. Or Narshi, whichever you prefer. I prefer Narsh, because Narshi sounds weird, but whatever. Looks like we're gonna have to fight 4 people this time. I'm gonna go ahead and use the tie-dye blaster for this one, or the bio blaster. You'll see why I call it the tie-dye blaster in a minute. And that's why. And then, poof, they're gone. Alright, now we continue onward after we get our experience in Gil. We're very close to the mines. Got some dialogue. Heading towards a frozen Esper. Which will be explained later what an Esper is for those who don't know. And then over to the left, if you don't have an emulator and you're playing, that's a save point, so you're going to want to save there. I have an emulator, so I don't need to use the save points. Looks like Biggs is going to make the way for us. And we're stopped by a guard. They really don't want to give the Esper to the Empire. And we have Ymir, the first boss on Final Fantasy VI. We got some awesome dialogue between Biggs and Wedge. Basically, you're just going to want to attack the head of this monster. If you attack the shell, then bad stuff happens. Pretty much, I'm going to use Fire Beam with Wedge and Biggs, and Magitech Missile with Terra, because that deals out a lot of damage. And I just accidentally attacked the shell, but I guess you'll see what happens. Usually when it goes in the shell, I take the time to heal up. Not that you need it that bad, but when you attack the shell, you sure need it. And it's coming back out, so we can continue our assault on Ymir. Fire Beam. Magitech Missile. Those are the 2 attacks that you really only need to use on this boss. It looks like I accidentally hit the shell again. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Ooh, that's close. To heal up Terra there so she doesn't die. And use a Magitech Missile. And we got our first boss. As he shakes and evaporates into oblivion. Then we get a high potion. Now we continue onward. We have a random encounter, probably some rare rats. Yep. Gonna go ahead and just use Fire Beam. It's strange, I've heard on all the other Final Fantasy games when you encounter the rare rats, fire is actually they're not weak to it if you use a fire spell on rare rats. In the other Final Fantasy games it's supposed to heal the rare rat, but in this one it's effective to it. Biggs and Wedge level up. Let me continue towards the Esper. Got some Spriters. I haven't actually ever figured out what those are. I think they're clouds, but I don't think getting attacked by a cloud would be that frightening. So it's probably something else, probably some sort of spirit. Anyways, we're gonna use Fire Beam on the clouds. Kill them before they kill us. More experience. It's good. Ooh, a potion. That'll come in handy. And we have our Esper. And for those of you who are unsure, I know I didn't know what it was when I first played because of how pixely it is, but that's a dragon in case you couldn't figure it out. Actually, it took me a couple playthroughs to realize it was a dragon. I always thought it was like a bunch of worms, but I don't know why I thought that, but whatever. Looks like worms in an ice encased cage, but it's a dragon. And Biggs and Wedge get evaporated, sadly. Star Wars reference there if anyone gets it. Actually, I don't think it is anymore with their new names, but with their old names it was on the original Super Nintendo version. Some kind of connection between Terra and the Esper. We'll find that out later. And we wake up in a mysterious home in somebody's bed. And go talk to the guy. Looks like Terra's has gotten out of her mind control, which is good. She can have her free will back and make her own decisions. Probably has some side effects from taking it off so suddenly. And we get a little summary of Terra here. And just so you guys know, in this playthrough I'm just going to keep the characters' regular names, because that's how I remember them best by. And they have pretty cool names. So looks like my emulator lagging a little bit, but no big deal. Should be fine. Got some attack dogs coming to get Terra back. These local, I don't know if you would call them Narshians or Nartians. They don't like the Empire coming in to their town and demanding things, so they want the girl, so yeah. And that's where I'm going to end it, guys. So, yeah. I'll see you next episode. Goodbye.